Hello, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Krissie.
And we are travelling gleefully.
Welcome to our Siem Reap vlog. We are not in Siem Reap anymore, but we didn't decide until after we left Cambodia that we were going to split the vlog in two. So we've already published the Phnom Penh part of the vlog. Go and check that out. I'll link it here. But this will be the Siem Reap part of our vlog.
Yeah, so enjoy us visiting lots of temples and looking around Siem Reap, which we loved.
Going to the same cafe twice.
A couple of times, yep. And yeah, watch on and enjoy.
Day 4 in Cambodia, day 1 in Siem Reap. We are venturing out of our hotel for the first time today at about 1 p.m. because we have not been well.
No, I think it's just maybe a combination of the food, the heat, and possibly the water, but I feel like we've been pretty careful.
Yeah, I think it came on from at about the same time for both of us, so we think it may have been something we ate.
Yeah.
But we're both feeling a bit better now, venturing out to explore Siem Reap a bit. Hoping we're going to be better tomorrow to do the temples. Which I don't know, I feel like I'm on the mend.
Yeah, hopefully. If we just...
We've been living off crackers and potato chips.
Yeah. We just need to stick to plain foods for the next couple of days, I reckon, and then we should be okay.
Catherine had some fruit for breakfast, and that was a mistake.
Not a good idea.
But no that's right. Food. Now we know.
Just plain crackers and chips for the rest of Cambodia, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully we manage. Should be okay. Fingers crossed.
We have found a Buddhist temple, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at all that. It's so gold, and there's some beautiful statues. It's very nice. Lots of really nice flowers too. We've got frangipani trees all up here. It's gorgeous. Seats are like beds, and then yeah, let me go around. It's just so cool. There's vine leaves hanging all the way down outside. It's very cute.
We've come out for a pretty simple dinner. We've just ordered a margarita pizza and chips to share. We're hoping to keep our food bland for today. But we're upstairs in this bar with a view down onto the street, which is very cool. It's like a moving sign out here, lots of lights, people everywhere. It absolutely bucketed down earlier, so the street's all wet. And the reflections are really nice. So that's cool. Hopefully we'll have a good dinner. And then tomorrow we are heading to the temples. So that will be very fun. Good morning.
Hello.
It is day 2 in Siem Reap. It has been another somewhat rough start stomach-wise, but we are not letting that stop us. We are out today exploring the Angkor temples, which I came to when I was 11 with my parents, which was many years ago now.
And ever since I met Krissie, she's always been like, I want to take you to the temples in Cambodia. And I sort of kept saying yeah, sure. And here we are.
Here we are. This was the first overseas trip I ever went on with my parents was to Singapore and Cambodia. And we came here, and it was it's kind of a catalyst for why I love traveling, because it was just so different from anything I'd ever seen before. So much older than any structure that I'd ever seen in Australia, and just so different. So I'm excited to come back and have a look around and for Catherine to see it. And we'll explore together. Yay! We've come down to the reflection pool. We haven't even made it into Angkor yet, but we're just having a look around and it's very cool. Let me show you. Look at that. People come here to watch sunrise, which we decided not to do because we just figured there'd probably be too many people. And we didn't want to get up that early, but like it is very beautiful. Like you can imagine watching the sunrise here. It's also cloudy this morning, so probably wouldn't have been as great, but on a sunny, clear day, the colors you'd get are absolutely spectacular. But we're not about getting up that early. So we'll just look at it in this light where it is still absolutely beautiful. There's these incredible carvings here that depict like different wars and stuff, but like just have a look how long this is. It goes all the way down this wall right to the other end, and there's one on all 4 outside walls of the temple. It's ridiculous. Stairs, and now it's time to go back down these stairs. Wish us luck.
Very stressed.
We did it.
We made it.
Those stairs are a killer. Although I was saying to Catherine when I was here 16 years ago, they didn't have the wooden staircase on top. You can see these stone ones underneath is what you went up and down, which are much steeper, much shallower steps, and just a lot more challenging. So I'm glad they've put in the wooden ones.
Got a bit of realistic travel for you. Krissie wore a green shirt.
I'm just a little sweaty.
It's turning into dark green now.
It's a lot. We have arrived at the second temple, called the Bayon, which is got behind us here. We'll show you when we go in, but every one of the towers has 4 smiling faces on it, and every single one of them is just slightly different. And there's a lot of cool carvings and stuff as well. So we'll show you when we're in. Down to the temple that I remember the most from when I was here as a kid, and if you've seen Tomb Raider, apparently it was filmed here. I have not seen Tomb Raider, but we'll show you when we get there. But it's really cool. It's like one that was kind of lost to the jungle for many years, and still has some trees in it that they can't take out now because the trees are actually holding the temple up more than they're pushing it over. So it'll be very cool. We're also walking through like a jungle path to get there, which is quite cool. And there's people playing traditional music down here as well, so it's very
atmospheric.
Yeah, very, very atmospheric. That's a good way to put it. Is like growing in the temple. You can see above my head the root is like coming along.
It's crazy.
And look, it's going to be a bit bright, but look how big Look how tall that tree is. Like, it's been here for probably hundreds of years.
Yeah, like how old is it that it's built itself into the temple?
Into the temple.
It's
and
crazy.
This is the kind of one that they just can't remove because it would do more damage to the temple to take the tree out than the tree is actually doing.
And it looks cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. This is the other side of the tree that we just filmed. We just came inside. But look at this one. It's enormous. It's basically holding the temple up at this point. Hello and welcome to day 3 in Siem Reap. We had breakfast at the hotel this morning and then relaxed a little bit, and now we've come back to the cafe we were at the other day because we loved it so much.
It's just so cute, and like look at this frappe.
I know.
This was legitimately $2.75 American, so like
four. Yeah, about $4 Australian dollars.
And this is a small.
I know. I've got a caramel banana frappe, and Catherine got a cookies and cream. She got a strawberry one last time and it was delicious, and these are both, well, mine's really good. I don't think she's tried hers yet, but very tasty. We might get a bit of lunch here as well. It's just a really nice place to sit and like take in the streets outside and the views and everything, and then we're going back to some other temples this afternoon and doing sunset at one of them. Back in the tuk-tuk, off
back.
to some more temples. It's very fun. It's like a little roller coaster, but on the street.
Yeah, it's fun.
We are just arriving at Temple 1 for today. It's absolutely beautiful. It's turn around. It's quite a different colour from the other ones. It's like a kind of burnt orange colour. Apparently this one's quite nice for sunset, but I don't think they're doing that at the moment.
No, I don't know why, but
that's alright. We're going to a different one for sunset, but this one is very cool. It's just very tall. So we'll go have a look around. This staircase is quite steep. I am 2 steps above Catherine. The view from up here is absolutely beautiful though. Look at that. Yeah, update, we found an actual staircase. So that's probably how we were meant to get up here. But that's alright, we had a fun experience and now we get to go down a reasonable way.
yay.
Whoops. We are at Temple 2 for the day, just kind of a flat one, although we are up on an elevated thing, but we just had a fun impromptu photo shoot session with 2 French couples, so that was fun.
We were just like posing for each other and taking videos and photos, but it was funny.
It was good. But yeah, this one's really cool. It's another one that's kind of more ruined.
Look at your
There's
thumb
some
in it.
But yeah, it's still quite nice. So we'll maybe get some more photos here. I think we're going to 3 more today, or 3 and then sunset.
Yeah.
So we've got a few to get through today. So probably won't spend too long here, but it's very nice. We're at temple number 3 for the day, which has cicadas everywhere. You can probably hear them. I realised that I never said the names of the first 2. So the first one we went to today was Preah Khan, and the second one was East Mebon. And now we're at Ta Som, which has this beautiful Buddha face here. And it's in here behind me. This is quite a jungly one. It seems to have, been taken over by a lot of trees. But we'll go have a look around. I think this is the one I was here years ago that I maybe saw a snake at. It could have been a different one.
We're not going to mention that.
But Catherine hates snakes, so she's a bit worried. But it should be fine. You can see all the pillars and stuff that have fallen down. And then over here, there's a whole roof section that's fallen, but they've rebuilt it on the ground. So you can see what it would have looked like. we're trying to go a little bit quicker because we want to get to one to sunset. So I didn't film it. Well, I filmed it in the temple, but I didn't really explain. But that tree and the last one was absolutely
cool.
incredible.
You're just like surrounded by like a swamp almost.
Yeah, it was so cool. We took some photos as well, which we'll hopefully post on Instagram. But yeah, it is.
That was a cool one.
That was very cool.
I was saying that our favourites are now Ta Som, which
is that one.
That one, and then Ta Prohm.
Which is the tree one from yesterday.
Yeah.
I like the ones with the trees.
Yeah. And now we're going to a really cool one, which is like in a lake.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one.
Okay, we're now at the water one. Well, we're walking towards it. On this bridge, like over the water. Here, try and...
Yeah, we've got lily pads in this direction, and over here, I'm not sure if you're able to see them, but there's like thousands of bugs sitting on the water.
Yeah, and then the most terrifying thing is there were these, you can't see them, but they're these...
You might be able to, if you can see anything fluoro orange, like around here.
Yeah, they're just these workers like floating in the water, like, I don't know, like taking out the lily pads from the water for some reason, but oh my god, like the water, you can't see the bottom, so they're just like floating in there, taking all these lily pads out. Terrifying.
Yeah, it's not only you can't see the bottom, like you can't see any of the stems of the lily pads.
No.
Like it's quite murky.
I don't know how they know what they're doing.
It's been raining a lot, so like you can imagine how murky the water is.
That's a no from me. And I also don't know why. Maybe lily pads are like an invasive species or something.
Yeah, or maybe
maybe
they use them for something.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we'll have to look it up. But it looks very pretty so far.
Yeah, it's very nice.
The lake we just walked across and all the water you can see here is all like man-made lakes from around the same time as the temples, which is honestly, like, to me, almost crazier than the actual temples themselves, because all of the lakes are like, all the corners made at perfect right angles, like they're all perfectly rectangular man-made lakes that are just like 1,000 years old. It's crazy. We are finally coming up to temple number 5 for today, which is called Preah Khan.
Yeah.
And the last one, the water one, was called Neek Pien. I know we are pronouncing every single one of these names wrong. I'm going to put them on the screen so that you can see what we are attempting to say. But yeah, apparently this one's quite large. Our tuk-tuk driver said that some people take up to an hour exploring this one, but we've only got about 40 minutes until we're going to need to head off to catch sunset. But that's all right. Hopefully that's enough time for us to have a look around. But it looks pretty cool so far.
It does.
Out pretty much exactly north, south, east, west from this center point that we're coming to now. So this sculpture is in the center, and you can see that's the north way there, west behind us, south where we just came from. We walked the whole way through, and then it goes out. It's a bit over saturated, can't fix it. Goes out to the east that way. It's very cool. It's very big. It took us what, like, did you say 10 minutes to walk from one end to the other? It's huge. Update. What did we just see, Catherine?
The worst fear. Why do we see them in every freaking new place we go? Are we cursed?
We saw a snake. It was not very big. It was maybe like 20 centimeters long. It was fine. It was not that close to us. It's just going across the path. It's like a little baby.
It did look like a baby. It probably wouldn't have killed us if it bit us. Would it even have been able to bite us?
Probably not.
But
it was too little.
it was horrific. I will remember it for the rest of my life, and I wish to never see another snake. I've seen so many. Like, what the hell? Why am I cursed?
We are halfway up
God, I hope it's more than halfway.
the walk up to the Sunset Temple. You can tell how warm we are. But we've stopped at this lookout and it's beautiful. You can see down to like one of the man-made lakes. I think it might be the one that we were on earlier. I don't really know what direction we're facing, but it's very nice. And just listening to the sounds of all the birds and insects and monkeys and stuff in the jungle. Very cool. We made it up. Sun sets at about, well, it'll start setting soon and then kind of finishes in about an hour-ish. So we can hopefully get some beautiful views.
That low cloud, I'm predicting a very disappointing sunset. But, you know, it's cool to be here and see it anyway.
Somewhat underwhelming sunset because of this giant cloud over here, but I took a time lapse. You know, didn't really work that well, but Catherine took a few photos and videos that will have popped in. Would have been nice if there was less cloud, but it's still quite pretty. And looking out, we were sitting on the other side looking out over Angkor Wat. But yeah, it's very nice. It's our last night in Cambodia. We head off to Thailand tomorrow. But it's been a nice final night. It's very nice being up here, sitting on a temple, watching the sunset over another temple. Well, not over, but near.
It's so surreal. Like, we're just on a temple in Cambodia.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Hello. Good morning. It's our last morning in Cambodia. This is very close.
Can't hear you.
We are on the bus to Thailand. Well, we haven't.
It's an 8-hour bus to Bangkok.
We haven't left yet, but we're sitting on the bus waiting because there's aircon and Wi-Fi, and we're so excited to go to Thailand.
Eat all the food.
Well, hopefully we don't have to live off butter toast again.
Yeah. We're still feeling a little sick, but we're definitely like on the mend.
Yeah, definitely better.
And we're in Thailand for a week, so we should hopefully be out there.
Fingers crossed.
That's fun.
But yes, we're very excited, and we hope you enjoyed our Cambodia vlog, or vlogs. I'm not sure how many this is being split into. And we'll see you in Thailand.
Bye!